What's up guys, Electro here, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Firewatch. Now if you've been watching our Construction Sim 2015 playlist, then you'll notice in the last episode we did talk a little bit about Firewatch. It came out yesterday afternoon in the UK, so it was probably it was at some point on the 9th. It came out for the US. Worldwide release yesterday. I've been tracking this game for probably about the last year, I think. So I'm super excited to bring it to you. I think the easiest way we are going to do this is to jump straight in. Just have a quick look at the settings. We've got some basic ones here, some master controls, master volume, music, voice sounds. We can mute everything if we wanted to. I've got subtitles on, they're in English. Autosave is on. Bobblehead, or head bob. And I think, yeah, we'll leave it at that. E goes to our controls. We should be on full HD. Yes, we are at 16:9. That's good. Everything's on high. Yeah, we are good to go. Right, we're going to jump straight in. I'm going to play a new game, and I've dabbled a little bit in the game already. But as you'll see, once we start playing here, you'll realise that the game starts off just subtitled. Give you a little bit of background in relation to our protagonist's life prior to going to the woods or the wilderness. So we start off in Boulder in Colorado. And this is where we meet our wife Julia. So she's about your age, late 20s, laughing, well-dressed professors and grad students. Oh, she's laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You're drunk. So we could ask her what's her major, or we'll just go with this one. You're pretty, she says coolly. You're not. You're a funny future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later you are her boyfriend. Okay, straight into another scene of some description. We're in a lift and we're out into a car park. Usual controls. So we've got W, A, S and D. We can toggle run with R. I think there's a gate or something up here that we can't get out of. Yeah. So we're going to have to go down and get into our car. And we'll go back to another cutscene. Okay, you date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in, you share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about everywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. We're always going to give in to the wife, aren't we? So it's going to have to be the beagle, and she names him Bucket. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him, and you love him too. 1979, you talk out on the deck. It's summer. 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids, she asks. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple of little idiots. Okay, that would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I'd like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Okay, this is us arriving in the present. We will find out in a minute exactly why we are here. Found a hat, which we've put on. And our backpack in our back, or on our back. And we are going to be making for to Fort Lookout. No, we're not on this map, I don't think. Yeah, we haven't got our map yet. I'll take a slow jog into the forest. "1980, it's Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call, you're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad or you ignore her. You get mad. You call her an inconsiderate arsehole. She tells you to fuck yourself and not to be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings." 1981, Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man, or you frolic like a Victoria's Secrets model. It's always got to be He-Man. You look awesome. So, still 8 miles to go before we get to our lookout. "1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from far away places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker and you scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale's in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants you to move. You absolutely do not. You convince her not to take the job, or you agree if she commutes back and forth. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees and she flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985, Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You said that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it, or you make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. You try and talk to someone. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they're worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Bucket's getting older and Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later she goes back to the university. 1987, Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She's devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn child little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They're crushed and begin to make trips from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten up the day, and she gets worse. 1988, you spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel and the nurse. Or Daniel the nurse. He comments that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You're determined to take care of her yourself. there's a deer. It's impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer and college basketball in the winter. And you're drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around the house when you're gone. But you trust that she sleeps like a rock. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 AM a couple of nights a week, and you look forward to those nights. One night you're stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blew a 0.10 and you're taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. They tell her that Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue, and you say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. And here we are. This is the job we've taken. And we are basically going to be a fire ranger. And this is going to be our home for the summer. That's our next nearest neighbour.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Okay, to use the radio, we have to hold down left shift and we pick a response.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm...
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then... sleep? Forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason to find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Okay, that is our intro to Firewatch. We're into day 1, and I plan on hopefully doing day-by-day episodes.
Well,
so
I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
yep.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
These Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are those
Fireworks.
fucking fireworks?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Like, the shit out of them sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
All right, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich.
We'll try not to.
Get going. You'll probably need a rope down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Convenient.
That's one word for it.
Okay, so we've got to go and scare the crap out of some kids to stop them from launching fireworks. It was out of our westerly window. We've now got a map, so we can have a look at that. We can do that by holding down the right mouse button. We are at Two Forks Lookout. In a westerly direction, will be towards Jonesy Lake. So I think they're obviously in that direction. Jonesy Lake, 0.7 miles to the west. So we can tap R to run. In this game it's particularly beautiful, very cartoony like graphics, but kind of means that it runs particularly well on most systems, I think. So the devs have certainly done the right thing. Pretty much running on my sort of medium spec system really quite well. Okay, let's try this way. No, we can't.
I've got an overgrown trail here,
Yeah, that'll happen.
so I'm screwed when it comes to getting past it.
Screwed until you clear it yourself, yeah.
Great. Well, if I come across some tools, I'll add groundskeeping to my ever-increasing list of responsibilities.
Ah, here we go. Here's the cash box.
I found the supply box.
Great.
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. It saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead.
Hey, what's the code again?
1234. A whole lot of them.
Okay, just do a left click to open it, and then we can use the scroll button. Oh. There we go. Now we can have a quick look to see what's inside. Copy the map information, that gives us the trails that are in the area. We've got a note here.
Hey, I found a note to a guy named Dave.
That's probably Dave Gaskell. He's completely nuts.
Is that right?
Harmless, but yeah, one of those, you know, fall off the grid and eat ants for a... Totally fucking cuckoo.
Do people lose their shit doing this job? There's a note that says a guy just left his post.
It happens, yeah. You're not gonna pop your top, are you, Henry?
We're going to hold
wasn't
on
planning
to
on
that,
it.
I think. We can tab to review notes. Some old rope.
I tracked down that rope. It was right where you said.
Great. So you should be set to get down to the lake.
We got a granola bar. I think that's it. There's not much else in there. There's a pine cone. We're not going to take that. And we're going to get on our way up to the lake. So the map's fairly large to begin with. I don't know if later on we get to go over towards... Wow.
This vista is incredible.
Which one?
From from my tower. There's a canyon and then the rest of, well, everything.
Yeah, you should see what I'm looking at. An eagle has been hovering over this gorge for the past hour. And maybe if you're good, you can come by and see it at the end of the summer.
Okay, that's that one done. You can see when we hover over things like that came up this view. We can that means we can use the radio if there's a radio symbol, which there was on that one. And we're going to walk up to here. We're still going in the right direction because I can see the fireworks. Now we've got a shale slide.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
Yeah, well, I'd go with Widowmaker.
Come on, it's really not that bad.
It's a 50-foot cliff made of rocks that look like knives.
They just look like knives, okay? Plus, there's already a Widowmaker on the backside of Carter Mountain. It would be confusing.
How do you expect me to get down this?
Well, did you get
of
that
course
rope?
we got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, just lash it to something nearby and take it slow.
Okay.
Hey, I'm going the right way if I'm at the shale slide, right? Toward the fireworks?
You're not lost. Those fireworks are off to the west of you. It's down the slide and across the meadow, okay?
Okay. Down we go.
No, no, no! Oh.
Oh dear.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
Widowmaker got the best of me.
What exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Okay, we've got another shale slide here.
Hey, there's a top point off here just a little away from the shale slide.
Well, you ready to get back on that horse, huh?
Can't go any further is what I'm saying.
That heads south down to the creek, but you should be able to get to the lake just by continuing west. Without any,
Okay.
mountaineering.
All right.
It's a long summer. You can explore there.
We're going to report the meadow.
Wow, there's a big rock outcropping down here near the lake. It's really something.
Yeah, makes for good camping. There used to be a group of guys who would boulder out there a couple times a year.
What happened to him?
Dunno, just stopped coming out.
Okay, keep going for a minute. See what we can find. Okay, there's definitely evidence of people here.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. Just out.
Okay, we can examine things by holding down the R button. They're like Red Eagle. Now we can clean up the beer cans by picking them up and holding onto them.
What do you know? People with shitty manners drink shitty beer.
What, you don't like Old Musquat Light on a hot day?
No, I do. But then again, I didn't say my manners were any good. Better than these fucking litterbugs, though, that's for sure.
We've got a fire here. Oh, and what's this?
They left half a bottle of whiskey. Decent stuff.
Drunk pyromaniacs. Fucking great.
Oh, shit. Ferret are Irish.
Yeah, we'll have that.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire,
They
too.
just left.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
Yeah, we're going to pick up the rest of these cans. And fireworks as well.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Well, confiscate.
I think that's everything. Oh, looks like their bags are over here. Let's go and have a look.
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Okay, I'm not allowed to touch them. What's that? Clothing.
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. What if kid?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then
Music
head back.
I can hear. Oh dear.
I found a bra.
A nudie pyromaniac. Remain professional.
Oh great.
There are panties.
They are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
There's a... Ooh,
Yes?
there are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know...
2?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you, but try to pick your tongue up off the ground and do your job.
Okay.
Okay, I found them.
I found them in the lake.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Is that a guy over there?
Oh boy. Enjoy dealing with that.
Don't pull any more shit or you're fucked, alright?
Yeah, who the hell are you, creep?
He's just one of those lonely guys who likes to boss people around.
Why do guys think it's alright to just stare at girls?
Took all of your stuff. The fireworks, the whiskey, you name it.
What? You did!
Also, setting off fireworks out here isn't just stupid, it's illegal.
Yeah, so is stealing, asshole.
That's so fucking bogus.
You're gonna pay for that.
Can we just get out of here?
Ew, totally.
You're gross.
You're just some sad man out in the woods.
Okay, they ran off.
Hey, that go okay?
I hope they drown.
Yow.
I don't think anyone would mourn a couple of...
Just gonna go ahead and not log that as a threat.
Thanks.
But seriously though, thanks for dealing with it.
That's quite alright. I think there was a cash box near here somewhere. I'm going to go and have a quick look for it. I think it's up here.
Well, this lake does seem like a good spot to swim, even if the last people to do so were assholes.
Yeah, right now though it's all snowmelt, so you'll freeze your balls off. But as hot as it's been, maybe that's a fair trade.
Start like it.
Okay, we'll open up this one, see what's in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we copy that information. Then it updates our map. So we've got a trail going up to Mule Point, one back to Thunder Canyon, where we've got another cache box and a cave. We've done that cache box, and there's that block trail, the 2 boulder shale slides. We've got another note which we'll have a look at. Well, I've got some bad news back home, so hopefully they'll let me out of here for a while. Who's to say their budgets being what they are? Did you get my note about what went down at Wapiti? Sheriff isn't too pleased with me, but I don't know. I probably overdid it. Wish you could have been there, or would have been there. I guess you must have got hung up. But yes, amigos is Spanish and professionales is Italian. We're going to hold on to that note because I think they're probably going to mean something.
I found a sweatshirt at the University of Eastern Colorado.
There's a University of Eastern Colorado?
I really don't think there is.
Why would somebody make that up?
Right, and then put it on a sweatshirt.
The world's a weird place.
Okay. Don't know what that is. And we're going to head on back to our lookout point because it's getting dark. Got another shell slide. Can't go that way.
I take it you fell prey to the Forest Service's big recruiting effort when it comes to, how the hell you ended up out here.
I saw the job in the paper and figured, what the heck.
What the heck? I've got no ties and no life. Better go spend what's left of it in utter loneliness.
Like that?
Yeah, thanks to last summer, the bump in Forest Service budget actually allowed for us to advertise for the job. Glad it worked.
What happened last summer that accounted for this, windfall?
Jeez. I mean, the federal government almost let Yellowstone National Park burn to the ground? Ring a bell?
Yellowstone is 15 miles away. Why would they do that?
Well, the short story is that for 60 years we got not letting forest fires happen. And then about 15 years ago they decided that forest fires in wilderness areas like Yellowstone should be left to burn. So that's what they did. I can't believe you didn't hear about this.
Oh, I can see my tower from far away.
Yeah, we experimented with hidden underground towers for a while, but we weren't really happy with the results.
You did not.
No, we didn't. Anyway, happy hiking.
Okay, so we're near to the tower. You've got to get up to it now. Got to squeeze through this canyon.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home, and try not to get hit by lightning.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not going to strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got
great.
hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
Getting hit by lightning 7 times, yes. Another supply box. Yeah, we'll copy down that map information. Ooh, it's getting closer.
The sense that not everything in here is useful.
In the boxes? Why's that?
I don't really know what I'll do with the deer horn.
Firstly, they're called antlers, and secondly, stay out here long enough and you'll get creative.
I found a flashlight.
There's one in there? Great. Well, the sun's gonna go down soon, so if the batteries still work, you're in luck.
Okay, we'll take that then.
Ah!
Toggle F to flashlight, okay.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks? NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
It looks like the path leads through the cave.
Back in the cave, huh? Man, I don't need to lose another lookout in there.
Another lookout?
They go in, they never come out.
So this is another one of your jokes.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Hello? This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying
Spelunkers, what the
without
hell are
getting the
they?
keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
That's too bad. I used to go caving in Colorado a lot with someone. Would be really nice to pick that back up.
Fond memories, huh?
Big time. I'll keep an eye out for those keys.
Don't hold your breath.
Hey, keys for the cave. Remember that? Whoa.
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
What is it?
It's outside.
Cheeky mare.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
See if we can catch him up.
Okay, I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
I think he was up here. He's gone.
Hey, you keep your lights on at night?
I'm doing a crossword puzzle. I do a lot of crossword puzzles.
Okay, we're nearly back. I think. Should be just at the top of this. And that'll be the storm that's coming in. Oh, we knocked a sign over.
Damn it. Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking. You know, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Anytime. So it's just the outhouse then, in terms of going to the bathroom?
You're a man, Henry. You can go where... Well, number one at least. And, full disclosure, I pee wherever I want as well.
So this generator is all the power I've got out here.
Yep. Doesn't go through much gas, and, well, you don't have much in the way of electronics, so...
What about my hairdryer?
Oh, I'm sorry. You might just have to make peace with frizzy locks.
I could never. I feel like I'm going to be murdered when I'm in the outhouse.
Feeling a little exposed, are we?
Hey, no man in the history of the world has felt tough with his pants around his ankles.
Well, be strong. You can always call if you're having trouble.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay, home sweet home. Only for the time being. Hey.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell...
You should get inside.
Fuck me. Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
I think my bed sheets. Now we're going to put our books back.
Okay, I put in a call.
That was fast.
Yeah, well, do you have any idea who could have done this?
Maybe that guy I saw in the canyon, but I don't know why the fuck he'd want to mess with my stuff.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a man hiking on his own and question him if they find him. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some deranged hiker going after lookouts? Great. Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Just point me to the Forest Service weapons cache and I'll feel safer than the Pope in his little car.
Yeah, someone made the choice years ago that leaving people with infinite amounts of alone time and a gun was kind of a bad idea.
Grenades?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay guys, we're into day 2 already, so we've been, 40 odd minutes. I've been Electro. Thanks for watching, and
Wake up!
I will catch up with you next time when we are back with Firewatch. Before you go, don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe so that you don't miss the next exciting episode. Day 2 of Firewatch coming up soon. See you later guys, bye for now.